that most of us who are in the room today are at least at the beginning of the journey where they know how to count what they have in the organization. The first part of people analytics is really counting what we have, counting the number of people, counting the movements and activity that they are making throughout the organization. Are they being promoted? Are they transferring? Are they leaving? And then trying to understand why, right? Why are we hiring the people that we're hiring? Why are they moving? How can we make them more successful? And how can we make them stay, right? So turnover and obviously retention, I think are key. We need to understand why people stay and why they leave. And that's how we become more mature, when we understand why behind the data. To be here to really share what my experience is and really hope to evangelize people analytics in a way that helps us succeed, right? We want to succeed as HR professionals and analytics, but we also want to help our businesses succeed, and we want to be partners to our business. We don't just want to sit in a silo, right? We all want to work together as a team. And I think teams coming from different disciplines and diverse backgrounds with diverse perspectives is what will make us all successful.
So people analytics, as the word says, is all about people and how best we can analyze the data in a real-time and motion study. So for a CHRO to be to get a seat at the table is what we believe is very challenging. It's not about the data, it's not about the analytics, it's not about people, but it's about the importance and the significance that CHROs need to get in an organization. Like Jack Welch rightly said, a CHRO is as important and critical to a CFO to the organization. So for us, from an adoption point of view, if the CHRO and the CEO have bought in, it's definitely going to be extremely successful.
Data analytics and data-driven HR, focus. We talk about what are the foundations of HR functions, or what are the foundations of data-driven analytics. So. In terms of HR foundations, we look at recruitments, we look at training and development, we look at employee retention, we look at employer-employee relationships. Those are the kinds of things that HR functions involved. And when we talk about data here, we are talking about data about our data security, data privacy, the adoption of that data analytics, and we talk about who are the people who can analyze those data. So data scientists. So these are the people and these are the foundations which are involved when we talk about how to develop data driven HR functions at all levels in an organization. Now what is happening is, in this world of digitalization, people are trying to attach HR initiatives with business I would say business outcomes, so business sales. So that's where business partners are coming in picture, who are building up on employer-employee relationships, who are building up on how employees can open up themselves and how they can be how more data can be derived from their functions and on a day-to-day basis. So in terms of development for this whole data-driven practice, I would just give 3 pointers. To be able to do data-driven analysis, we need to focus more on engagements with employees, and then ask questions regularly, say quarterly, where what we discussed inside in the session, and then do focus group analysis at the same time, understand what they want from an organization. And third pointer I would say is inclusion and diversity and inclusion. That's what I would say. Diversity and inclusion has become a major focus now of HR data analytics and a part of HR community. These are 3 pointers that I would like to give as of now.
HR as a rule should be data savvy, right? Not everybody in HR needs to be a data expert, but we all have to have some facility with data in order to make fact-based decisions. That's how we're going to progress. That's how we're going to partner better with the business. The business needs to see us as a partner, as an HR professional, and a driver, right, of success, not just a service provider. We really need to be a business partner and ensure that we have facility with data just like our business leaders do.
Very important point. We need to help the organization to learn what type of decisions they can do or improve, or let's say what areas they can use, or in what areas they can use data as a tool. It doesn't need to be the end or the purpose, having a data-driven organization, but it's more like a toolkit that we can integrate so we can really accelerate the business decisions. It's similar as in other functions. They bring data or other tools so they can complement what they are doing today. So having said that, we promote a digital mindset. We promote a fact-based decision. So we always try to balance qualitative and quantitative. We help to unveil problems that are there or patterns that are distracting us from reaching our goals and ambitions. So this is how we put the topic in front of them. So we help them to drive their own business decisions. From the HR perspective, we need to ensure that the HR team, the HR business partner, has a place in the table when it comes with the other functions like finance, marketing, and so on. So that's what we do. So we understand that we have a role to play, and we just ensure that the HR business partners can actually take the discussion to the next level with the business leaders. And of course, the idea is how we make it easier for them to drive that discussion, how we support the business leaders to support better our customers outside.
For a data-driven HR function, there are two things that are extremely important. First and foremost, there has to be a vision from the CEO and the CXO. The second is you need to have the right people, process, technology, and tools in place. So to speak a little bit about Sapiens, we provide you with a people, process, technology, tools integration to really help drive data through your organization for the right outcomes. This also means the bottom line and the top line.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.